All right, all right, all right. Here we are again. How are you, Aquarius? Beautiful Aquarius. Last week had a really nice reading. I really liked that reading, Aquarius. Okay, so the candle is lit. Let's see what we got for Aquarius. I'm going to use the new, look at these cards. Aren't these gorgeous? Aren't these gorgeous? Look at these cards. I mean, gorgeous. Just got them. I think I used them on you guys last week. Just gorgeous cards. I mean, all right, let's use these ones. Look at this. Gorgeous. I also like these ones. Yeah, I also really like, I find them a little bit dark, a little bit dark. I mean, actually on camera, they look better, but here, live, they look a little, yeah. I mean, on camera, it looks much better. Like here, this looks brown, but on camera, it looks red. So yeah, beautiful cards. Anyways, I special ordered them from Italy. These are Italian cards. All right. Aquarius, let's see what we got for you guys for the third week of November. As always, we always say this is a general reading, so, take it with a grain of salt. Don't push it, don't force it. If it doesn't speak to you, it's not for you. Maybe there is one card you need to see, one small message, Aquarius. And if you need instead a personal reading, the address is at the bottom. A totally different story. We connect. Actually, I did two today. One from New Jersey and one from England. We connect with a little flame. I send you a little flame in your palm of your hands, and when you feel the flame, then we connect together. And it's amazing. It usually takes about a minute to connect. And that's when you're going to be surprised. All right. Aquarius. So right now I'm reading for the sign of Aquarius. Thank you, Seth. Okay. Seth is my spirit guide in case you guys new to the channel. Actually, it's more than my spirit guide. I am part of Seth's family of consciousness, which is which is made up by 2,000 of us. He calls them as volunteers. I said, you're full of bullshit. How can we be volunteers if we really haven't got a choice? He says, no, you got a choice. You don't have to do this. You don't have to help people. You don't have to disclose what I taught you. You didn't have to write the 3 books to reach your number 1. I said, really? So you expect someone receiving that type of information and then just do nothing with it? And he started laughing. So anyways, part of his family of consciousness, of volunteers, as he calls them. All right. So I keep it nice and simple, you guys, because this is a general reading. On the personal side, we're going really in depth. I would guess your sign. I would guess whether you're married or not. I would guess if you get children. I would guess if you're happy in love, health issues, etc. Work, money. I can tell right away. Right away. Your eyes tell me everything. Okay? All right. I was going to say, I keep it simple. This is the present. We're going to go much deeper. This represents the last 3 months or so, 3 to 6 months. This represents the next 3 to 6 months. Okay, let's start. This card here, however, it is probably the most important card because this card represents the overall energy of the entire reading. Usually 99% of the times, if not 100, if this card is positive, the entire reading is going to be positive. If it's negative, it doesn't matter what happens, it stays negative. So this is really magical. Let's start. Oh. The theme continues like last week. You took upon yourself to say, okay, I've been hoping such and such person helps me. I've been hoping such and such bank. I've been hoping to sell this, to sell that. I've been hoping for someone to partner with me in a business. I've been hoping to find a job. I've been promised. No, you said, no, enough is enough. In other words, you finally realized a couple of weeks ago, and it keeps on going, you finally realized that if you don't look after yourself, nobody will. The King of Pentacles. Now, I'm not talking about love right now. I'm talking about finances, work, material things. You're tired of having to borrow from this bank and then line of credit, then that credit card, maximize that credit card, open another one to pay that. Like, that's bullshit. You're tired of it. You're tired of it. And not only you, but also Gemini and Libra, which is same element, air. So there you go. The King of Pentacles. What is the King of Pentacles? Does it need any explanation? The King of Pentacles is a king who says, I don't need anything from anyone. I look after my own needs. Now, again, we're not talking about love yet. That's a totally different story. That could be your Achilles heel, if you know what I mean. But when it comes to finances, I'm not saying the money is raining on you now. What I'm saying is you took charge and I'm going to make my own money. The Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is basically his wife, even though they're two different seeds. But keep this in mind, it's still material. Wands has to do with anything material, businesses, houses, cars, investments. Then we go to this side here, and Pentacles starts from investments, money, savings, speculations, etc., etc. So the two together, they are going to make a killing in real estate, businesses, franchises. This is a power couple. So we start with that. Then we follow with the Queen of Wands, followed by Justice, followed by the Hangman. So you see, coming from a heartbreak, you said, okay, enough is enough. Now, a heartbreak does not necessarily have to be with love side. It could be partner that took advantage of you, partner in business, I mean. Someone whom you lent money and they promised you and never came back, etc., etc. Also, it looks like some of you being cheated on, okay? Not only emotionally or love-wise, but also cheated, literally a friend took advantage of you. So you were stuck. You were stuck in, you were always waiting for other people to help you or to give you the go-ahead. You said enough is enough. And you even some of you ended up in court. Some of you ended a relationship, whether it's a love relationship or whether it's a work relationship, it doesn't matter. Some of you ended up in court. So now you're all done with that. You're all done with that. So now you are left with, you know what? I cannot count on anyone. I have to take care of myself. And you are. The last 3 weeks, the last 2 weeks especially, I see a very marked change where you say enough is enough. Why am I always waiting for people to do me a favor? Oh, I accidentally blew the candle out. Sorry about that. Don't worry, I got tons of them. Okay, all right. So let's take a look at the last 3 months or so. What you've been dealing with. All right. Victory, temperance, and the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is relying on too many things at once or having too many, too many things on your plate. Too many things on your plate. So you were kind of waiting. Perhaps you were even dreaming of help from above. Perhaps you had a dream you're going to win the lottery, or perhaps a random tarot reading online says you're going to win the lottery. Well, let me ask you a question. I've been doing this for 2 years now. How many times have you heard me saying you're going to win the lottery? Never. Never, ever. Because there is approximately 800 million Aquarius on the planet. About 20 to 30,000 people will see this video within 1 month. So are you telling me that 20 to 30,000 people are going to win the lottery? I don't do that. Now, if I see cards, like I see the Wheel of Fortune, I see money, then I say, you know what? If these cards were mine, I'll be honest with you, I'll spend $1 or $2 on the lottery ticket. But I never push gambling. And I mean, if I do my own cards and I got the Wheel of Fortune and win situation, like this is another victory card, yeah, I will spend $2. That's it. Because if you're destined to win, you're going to win. There's no need to spend $100. But that's what I'm trying to say. So you've been all over the places without a clear path. You've been hoping on that person, that bank, that business is supposed to hire you, or that house is supposed to sell, supposed. You had enough. And you were even hoping for something from above. I don't know if it came or not, that I don't know. But I see that now you feel victorious. You took things in your own hands. And so you say, you know what? Let me handle it. You know how to handle things, Aquarius. So let's see what you're dealing with right now at the moment. Beautiful. Look at this. Do you see how there is a continuum? Victory and more victory. So not only you feel victorious, whether it's an actual material victory or whether it's a ideological victory, it doesn't matter. It is a victory. You feel on top of things. Okay. Now look at this. The horse is happy, is ramping up, and or you got prancing, yeah, prancing horse. But not only this, I mean, this king, this general, see, here's victory, and now he's celebrating. He's taking the victory lap, and he's now ready to just go places and travel and invest and so on and so forth. So you are in a really good position right now. In other words, everything is going your way right now. So you feel like blessed. You feel like everything is pushing you forward. So take advantage of it now, because when the winds blows in your favor, that's when you say, do the hay while the sun shines, something like that. Before it rains, something like that. You know what I'm talking about. There is no need to. All right, let's see what's going on here. The Five of Swords. So you left all your ideological hopes and behind. In other words, you're no longer waiting for people. Aquarius, no longer waiting for people. You've been hurt. You've been hurt, and you've been through disasters. You've been through really bad things. Enough is enough. Okay, so now you're going to create your own reality. See, the magician. The magician takes things in his own hands and say, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm gonna take care of it. There you go. Page of Pentacles. So you got people even wanting to invest in you. You got people wanting to give you money. It's not a lot of money, but you got probably, I don't know, someone is so excited about you right now, about your ideas and about your enthusiasm, that they actually want to invest money on you. This could also be perhaps a credit card. I don't know, maybe you had a $3,000 limit. You get a message saying, hey, we decided to increase your limit to 10 grand or 15 grand. This could be a line of credit. It is not a huge amount of money. I say tops 10 grand, but this money will allow you to do what you need to do, whether it's an investment from someone who trusts you, or whether it's a line of credit or something, a little loan, a small loan. This will allow you to prosper. And of course, when it rains, it pours. And so here's your soulmate. There you go. Oof, no, this is bigger than the soulmate. Oh my God, this is way bigger than the soulmate. I misread. I misread the Two of Cups. No, this is the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is not only real love, meaning soulmates, one for the other, but this is a generational wealth. So you are going to be able to manifest everything. Now, I believe the two are not tied together. I don't think that you're going to find your person because you're going to make money. I believe it just happens that way. But you're going to feel blessed from all sides. But guess what happened? What happened is you took charge. So you know what? I'm going to manifest what I want. Manifesting. You have someone in mind from your past. I believe you guys are not together at the moment. And you have manifested them back. And here you are building an empire together and a beautiful family with generational wealth. Gorgeous. Okay. Five of Pentacles. You are going to get rid of some people who took advantage of you financially. Okay? You are going to, there are actually going to be people who is going to ask you for more money. There are people who you helped before, and they're going to ask you for money. This could be family members or friends, and you're going to find it very difficult to say no, but you will. You're going to say no, and they're going to simply, curse you and turn their back and walk away. Now, it is interesting how the people whom you help the most are the people who are going to badmouth you. You perhaps supported a family or supported friends or supported someone in need. Perhaps someone became a widower or divorced, your friend divorced, and she did not have the income that she had before, and you helped them. Or whatever. You did something really good. But then they turn around when you no longer help them. They turn around and they tell everybody how bad you are. Think about that. Think about that. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Now, the next 3 months. The next 3 months, you're going to achieve anything you want. You are ready to take off. You got the 2 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands. Now, the first thing, of course, we notice they're all Wands. The second thing we notice, all 3 of them, these guys, are looking outwards, towards water. So it looks like you're either going to be doing business around water, or you're going to traverse water, or you're waiting or going to see someone who lives on the other side of water. You haven't given up. The 9 of Wands is the soldier will keep on soldiering on. You are ready to take off. The 2 of Wands is a little hesitant. The 3 of Wands says, okay, let's get it done. You are ready to take off and be big. Be all you can be. Gorgeous. So this is the reading. It's really beautiful reading. Before I give you some final messages, the signs you might be dealing with, we have a lot of Leos here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Leos. Then we have a couple of Aries, 1 Scorpio, 1 Virgo, 1 Sagittarius, predominantly, okay? Now, let's see the love message from the universe, and then we're going to get messages from someone or the universe, and then we're going to end it with the yes or no coin, okay? So let's see what we got here. Very soon. Your person is coming very, very, very soon. And at the bottom, we have forgiving and learning. So you're not only going to be happy because you're going to meet your person, but you also get some people you need to forgive. There are some people who are going to try and hurt you, or at the very least, they're going to badmouth you. Don't worry about it. What goes around comes around, okay? So don't worry about it. Okay, 1 and 2. The first message is, I wish I could take back my words. So this is the person who badmouthing you, and then now they're sorry about it. And the second card is fated meeting. You are going to meet the person that you're going to marry, and you're going to be for the rest of your life. This meeting is meant to be, it is destiny, and it is predetermined, which means you guys made an agreement before you were even born. So enjoy the ride, literally, and you're going to be just fine. Again, for being a general reading, this reading is very loaded. Of course, it ain't going to be for all of you, but some of you are looking at yourself in the mirror right now. They say, how does Marco know all of this about me? Well, think of your question. Your answer is yes. Well, I could not expect a no, of course. So, my dear Aquarius, this is your beautiful reading. It's a really beautiful reading. I love it. It's very positive. It's almost like the phoenix that rises from the ashes. So enjoy while the wind is blowing in your favor. This is when you get things done. You can feel that the energy is in your favor, so just get it done, okay? If you need anything personal, the address is at the bottom left. Go there. There's a calendar. Book your reading. There's about 2 weeks wait time. But if it's an emergency, let me know. I'll see what I can do, okay? And please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thank you so much.